His name was Sōsuke Aizen, captain of the Soul Society's 5th Division, calm, intelligent, respected. To everyone around him, he was the perfect Shinigami, the kind of hero that never needed recognition because his actions spoke for themselves. But behind that calm smile, something was always missing. Not power, not purpose, something deeper. Truth. Aizen was not like the others. While other captains trained their swords or followed orders, Aizen he studied people, their fears, their weaknesses, their blind loyalty. And slowly he came to a painful realization. The Soul Society was not justice. It was control disguised as peace. And worse, everyone was blind to it. Everyone except him. At first Aizen tried to ignore it. He served his duties. He protected the balance between worlds. He played his role as a hero. But the more he observed, the more disgust he felt, not at others but at the system itself. A system that called itself righteous while hiding corruption. A system that punished without understanding. A system that feared change more than evil. And Aizen asked himself a question that changed everything. If no one sees the truth, does truth even matter? So he adapted. Aizen learned something important. People don't follow truth, they follow confidence. So he smiled more, spoke less, and became exactly what the Soul Society wanted, a perfect captain. Behind that mask, however, he was already planning. Not rebellion, something greater, evolution. Aizen discovered the Hogyukuwa, mysterious object said to break the boundary between Shinigami and Hollow. To most it was dangerous. To Aizen, it was freedom. He began experimenting in secret, manipulating Hollow's souls, even his own comrades. But he never saw it as cruelty. To him, it was research. Because in his mind, suffering was just another form of truth. And truth always required sacrifice. The turning point came when Aizen realized something terrifying. Even the strongest captains were trapped by rules they'd never question. Even the heroes were puppets of a system they believed in blindly. And so Aizen made his decision. If the world would not evolve on its own, he would become the one to force it, even if it meant becoming the enemy. The day Aizen revealed his betrayal was the day the Soul Society lost its innocence. He faked his death. He abandoned his allies. And he revealed the truth. Everything had been part of his plan. Every battle, every loss, every victory. All carefully arranged like pieces on a chessboard. And now he was no longer a captain. He was something else entirely. Aizen declared war not on people, but on God itself. Sōsuke Aizen was not born a villain. He became one through observation, intelligence, and disappointment. He saw a broken world and refused to accept it. But instead of healing it, he tried to replace it. And that is the difference between a hero and a villain. A hero protects the world as it is. A villain believes the world must be rebuilt. And Aizen was a man who wanted to become a god to fix what he believed heaven itself had failed to correct.